In February 2015, St. Aidan sent a team to work on a small coffee farm in northern Nicaragua. Working with Companeros, our goal was to improve the school facilities and learn about coffee production and what life is like for the people producing our morning cup.
Hi, this is Colin Snyder coming to you live from Panama City. That was our cold open.
That was good. Do you want to do more?
No.
Shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine.
My name is Carlos Rey. We're here at Recreo Farm, and we are the sons of the administrator. We administrate for my parents the farm and the business here. The farm was purchased in '72. To us, it was actually kind of fun because it was time to our weekends were spent here. So we came for the weekends just to play.
And you get to explore a lot of wilderness and do stuff that you don't do in the city.
Well, in '79, there was a revolution here in Nicaragua, and when the Sandinistas took over, they started gathering most of the farms around. So they took our land away from us, and they just gave it out to local people. And well, they exploded until '92 when we got it back, and we had to buy it back. So, purchase back the land, and we started back up in '92 to farm.
It was confiscated by the Sandinistas because they had this land reform. The productive farms and handed out to people. What we did was repurchase our own farm that was exploded completely until the well dried up, and you had to restart rebuilding the farm.
It's actually a dream come true for us. It was something we've been pushing for a while, to let people know what the difficulties are here, and I think maybe socialize some of the aspects around the world that things are not so great as you actually can see in some other countries. So since we came from outside, we know how people live in on other places, and I think this comes for awareness to not only the Canadian but for people around that there are struggles somewhere else in the world, and that'll actually open up some hearts and help other people that are not so fortunate.
Lucy one day just came up to my mom while she was volunteering at the dinner programs on Mondays, and she asked my mom if I would be interested in it. So my mom asked me, and I'm like, yeah, that sounds like a perfect opportunity, going to travel and help out in the community. So I got back to Lucy saying I would love to do that.
Generally, I love to travel. That's always been my greatest wish, to travel. And since we were coming to do more than like tourism, we actually came to help others. My greatest wish in life is to actually travel the world and help those in need. And I thought that working on a farm with kids that don't have experiences like we do would be a great opportunity. And experiencing different culture makes you much of a larger and wiser person, knowing about.
The light was leaving in the west, it was blue. The children's laughter sang, skipping just like the stones they threw. The voices echoed across the way. It's getting late.
There's so many things that in the entire process. I mean, from the pickers to the big manufacturing companies like the Starbucks, and it's a lot of topic to have the wealth share between the $4 cup of coffee to how hard it is picking that cup, that 2 pounds to make that cup of coffee.
Hola, Colin.
Hola. Oh, are we on video?
¿Cómo está?
Bien.
How's picking?
Oh my gosh, it's going slow.
Yeah? How much you got? Let's see if we can get down here.
I think I've got a nickel's worth of berries.
Yeah. You've nearly got...
No, maybe I've got a dime.
I think you got about a pot of coffee right there. That would be my guess.
How long have we been doing this for?
About 30 minutes.
I don't drink coffee. That's why I don't drink coffee.
Basket getting fuller, Grace?
Oh yeah.
Any scorpion bites?
Not yet.
That's because they sting, they don't bite.
Oh.
Oh, look at your basket.
Oh, well, Gunter's helping me.
Oh, Julie's got a ringer. That's what they meant by logistics. He's going to improve your logistics.
We're here at the farm trying to do all this social responsibility issues, but the ones that gets the market up is the exporters.
The Frey family bought a second farm in 2010 called Zaragosa. While they're working hard to make improvements, they are limited, having to decide whether to pay their staff about 600 good wages or direct money toward infrastructure. Our fundraising and efforts saw the schoolhouse get a new tile floor, windows, sidewalk, and fresh paint, including a mural featuring kits from the farm. When they saw the work getting done, the Freys provided a treatment for the roof to help prevent it from leaking during the rainy season, which we applied. In a world where grade 1 sees the highest dropout rate, a clean, beautiful, and safe school can be the difference between a child attending or not, and an educated child can be the catalyst to change in their community and the world. Our team also took time to experience different aspects of Nicaraguan culture, from the Plaza of the Revolution to the top of the Messiah of Volcano. Have you ever actually been somewhere that there was actually a real gun salute happening?
Definitely make me think twice about the things that I want. And if somebody, if I'm at school and somebody's complaining that they don't have like some example, the iPhone 6, I'll be like, well, I met people that don't really have a home.
Monkey!
Some people don't have it as easy as I have it, and that's going to impact things that I think about, things that I choose to do, and the ways I use my privilege.
Thing I do every day, I'm going to reflect to my way of life in Nicaragua. Because there's girls that don't go to school, they're 16-year-old and they're pregnant and they're working and they can't go to school, and every day I love school, but I would sometimes complain about going to it. And I think if I go back to Nicaragua and think, wait a minute, there's these kids who would really love to go to school and you have that opportunity right in front of you, and so I think I'd be more grateful for it, more grateful for food, more grateful for water. Those little things where I take like half an hour shower, I might like decrease it. And those are little things, and like who cares about that, but it's actually being conscious of what you have, you know, and the way kids live and the opportunities. Like kids on the farm, they never probably saw an airplane, you know, and it's not just in Nicaragua, it's all around the world. And I'll never forget how the people were so friendly.